We live in perhaps the most cynical and jaded generation to exist in humankind's history. It's no wonder, really. Information has become the currency of our time, and each day we are saturated with more of it than we can possibly process, and what's more, it's virtually impossible to believe anything at face value. Everyone's working an angle, trying to get you to buy what they're selling. We're constantly split along any number of lines, whether by race, religion, ideology, or even gender. Where once the social experience could be navigated through a set of long-held traditions and shared values, everything's gone grey and blurry around the edges. And yet, through all the turbulence, fear and paranoia that characterizes modern life, do you know what the greatest miracle is? We're still here. Consider the food we eat. For most of us, it didn't come from our own gardens. In fact, most of it probably didn't even come from the same part of the countries in which we live. But somehow, when we go to the grocery store, fresh meat and vegetables are always available. To feed populations as large as ours, to get produce from the farmer's field to the fridge of our local supermarket is a mammoth undertaking, which even with all its complexity, still manages to happen every day. The very fact that you can hear my voice right now is a reminder that in spite of tremendous social upheaval in numerous nations around the globe, many people now have reliable access to both electricity and the internet, with all the triumphs and tribulations they bring. Even here in South Africa, where power outages are a fairly common occurrence thanks to our government's neglect of national infrastructure, they rarely last more than a couple of hours before order is restored. Given humanity's propensity for selfishness and destruction, the level of cooperation required to maintain such complex systems should frankly be impossible, but nonetheless, they continue to exist. So what am I getting at here? What point am I trying to make? I suppose it's that, given the choice, many of us big-brained primates would rather build things than tear them down. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to engage with my ideas, and if you think they might be helpful to others, feel free to share this video. If you're feeling generous, you can support me via PayPal at the address you're seeing now, which will also be in this video's description. Have a great day.